Ozmo T5, which I picked up on Amazon for about $350 on a Black Friday deal. It's not yet Thanksgiving, so there's a chance that this will go back on sale. The regular price is about $600, so it's definitely a steal if you can get it on one of those Black Friday deals. That's 200 off, a little more than 200 off. So yeah, this is a 2-in-1 RoboVac. It's meant to be able to vacuum and mop. This is not my first DEEBOT. I've already reviewed it, but I picked up an extra one. Alright, let's go. It's pretty heavy. Intelligent navigation, 2-in-1 vacuum and mopping robot. DEEBOT Ozmo T5. Awesome. Nice packaging. Nice. Alright. So here we go. We have the unit. You see that? It's very nicely packaged. It's a lot lighter. Alright. This is the sensor under which is housed the LiDAR, laser navigation detection. So this is why these units are able to navigate so well. They're amazingly efficient in cleaning because they will use their lasers to map out the entire room and quickly and efficiently vacuum or mop whatever space they need to do that in. And I'm saying that they're amazing because I used to have a Roomba iRobot 960, and that took at least twice as long as this takes. Also, that was mostly, it used a camera for navigation, and it got confused a lot, and it couldn't work in the dark. It couldn't work efficiently in the dark. This one, whether it's light or dark, it doesn't matter. Alright. Take this home. Okay, here, press auto button once to start and pause. Press and hold auto button for 3 seconds, send back to docking station. Cool. We got it. This is the QR code to pair it to your device, to your phone. And this also pairs, I know from experience, with Google Home or Alexa. So that's cool. You can just pair it with those devices and just tell them to mop, start mopping or start vacuuming. Okay. Like this. Alright, this is the mopping implement. This is where you put the water if you want to mop. Put the water in and then you pump that back in, and then it will recognize that the mopping implement is attached. Actually, before you do it, you can't just install it like this. This is the rest of the mopping implement. This attaches here like so. Boom. And this is actually the reusable one that you get. You get one reusable one and 3 or 4 disposable ones. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 disposable ones. So instead of this reusable pad, if you're just starting out and you got a dirty space, I recommend you vacuum first. You take this off, save it for later, and take one of these bad boys and put it on like so. Let's see. And boom. Then you fill it with water. I would fill it with hot water. I've gotten the best results with that. Then you put it in, and then the robot will say, mopping implement detected, or something like that. And then once you start it, it will automatically mop. And don't worry, it will not mop your rugs or your carpet. It will detect rugs or carpet. And if you want it to go faster and not auto-detect rugs and carpet as it goes, you can use the app and draw no-go zones in the room after it's been scanned by the laser. So just explore that yourself. It's pretty cool. It'll make it go maybe twice as fast if it doesn't have to figure out on its own what's hard floor and what's rug or carpet. So just a quick tip. I like to take this out and leave it out when I'm vacuuming. So I basically vacuum like this, because this actually, if you leave it in empty, that's fine. You can vacuum like that, but it has a tendency of coming off. And unless you want it to come off, you just take it out. All right. What else do we got in here? Okay. We've got the base, the charging base, which is pretty cool because it's got its own sort of housing for the cord. So the cord wraps around here, and then it can come out on either side. There are grooves here where the cord can come out, so it looks pretty neat when you plug it in. And we've got these 2 brushes, and they pop on to the back here. They're color coded. I can't imagine that it matters which one goes where, but apparently it does because it's color coded. So you just pop them in, boom. Right. Like so. And there you go. Retractable wheels. It makes it easy for it to climb obstacles, and even the brush housing is slightly retractable, and I think that's where this machine makes for such a good vacuum on hard floor and carpet, because it can set the height automatically to what it's come into contact with, and it just reduces the height between this implement, this brush, and whatever surface it's cleaning. So it's pretty ingenious design. Alright, so we have that, we showed that, the cord, and then an accessory pack. What's in the accessory pack, I don't know. Okay, we've got guide, the manual. We've got okay, this is an optional cover for the, so basically where we just saw the brush, you would replace all of that with this, and that is for if you don't have any carpets or any rugs and it's just hard floor, you don't want to bother with the brush and getting things stuck in the brush. You can just use suction power. And I don't really know why you would do that, even if you did have only hard floors, unless they were super flat, because the brush can always help get things out of grooves, even if you do have hard floor. But it's an option. And here we have an extra filter. So that's an extra filter with all that the filter comes with. Okay. And we have extra rotating, I don't know what these are called, little brushes. Basically they're brushes that help get dirt and debris and whatever else the vacuum is cleaning up into the path of suction. And the cool thing about this design is that there are two, and that may help for creating less scatter when the vacuum is trying to pick things up, instead of, you know, the iRobots that have just one, and once these things, that one thing starts flicking things kind of everywhere into the path and out of the path of suction, this kind of channels it. And so I've noticed a lot less scattering of stuff when this is working in, you know, with a lot of debris, or with a lot of dirt and large particles of things that it's trying to pick up. Alright, that's pretty much it. There we have it. That's the unboxing of the Ecovacs DEEBOT Ozmo T5. As I said, I got this on Amazon for about $3.50 on sale. I would look out for it, especially since we haven't hit Thanksgiving yet. We might have a real Black Friday sale on it again. It's an excellent device. It saves a lot of time and money, because obviously your time is money. And if you are one of those people that invests in cleaners, I don't know, just think about getting this. You might not need that. Here's where the dirt comes in. I'm going to show you. And one of my favorite things about this vacuum, this thing. They've thought of everything. This little brush is used to clean things off the vacuum and to cut hair. Do you see that? There's a blade in there to cut hair off of the brush, should any hair accumulate. So, very thoughtful design. There's a nice little housing for that here. So yeah, very well designed. And I think, last thing I'll say, that this T5 is even better than its big brother, the T8. Two reasons why. One, the T8 has a camera in addition to this laser to navigate. That camera takes up quite a lot of energy, and that makes the battery life on the T8 worse than the T5. The T5 has 200 minutes, reportedly. I wouldn't know, because I've literally never run out of batteries cleaning with it. Second reason is the T8, although it maybe right now about $450, $460 on sale. The true price is a lot higher because it comes with, or it comes optionally with a specialized version of this that agitates, so that when it's mopping, it can pick up stubborn stains. That's an extra $100. And there's an auto emptying feature on the T8 that you can get optionally. I think it's about $150 extra. Don't quote me on that. I haven't checked, but it's extra. So the true cost of the T8 is a lot higher than what it's advertised as being, because if you just get it without all of those things, it's essentially the T5 with worse battery life. So I strongly recommend just getting the T5. It's the best for the value. It's the best value, rather. It's the best for the cost that you're paying. Alright, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you do get this, I hope it does wonders for you and saves you a lot of time and leaves your floors spick and span. Thanks.